sunsets and skies so blue. Mountains whisper stories of dreams so true. From oceans roaring wild to valleys deep, a heartbeat of a nation that will not sleep. Save South Africa, rise above the storm. Hands together strong, a new world is born. Beauty in our hearts, let it light the way. Evil cannot reign when we seize the day. The people sing louder than shadows can scream. Together we're stronger than the wicked scheme. The soil holds our history, roots run so long. A melody of freedom, we're singing strong. They may curse the land with lies they weave, but we hold the truth in what we believe. Their crowns may crumble, their thrones may fall, for the power is the people's above it all. Save South Africa, rise above the storm. Hands together strong, a new world is born. Beauty in our hearts, let it light the way. Evil cannot reign when we seize the day. People sing louder than shadows can scream. Together we're stronger than the wicked scheme. The people sing louder than shadows can scream. Together we're stronger than the wicked scheme. The people sing louder than shadows can scream. Together we're stronger than the wicked scheme. The soil holds our history, roots run so long. A melody of freedom, we're singing strong. They may curse the land with lies they weave, then weave, but we hold the truth in what we believe. Their crowns may crumble, their thrones may fall, for the power is the people above it all. We know it all.
Colonel Wyatt hits the screen, got stories bold and keen. Old soldier, sharp and mean, tells truths they've never seen. Rugby lover with a roar, Africa flowing in his core. YouTube rants they can't ignore, his passion makes his heart soar. Colonel Wyatt, hear his call, shining light through it all. Trolls may rise, but he'll stand tall. Subscribe now, don't miss the brawl. Military mind, keen and wise, truths come out, no disguise. South African skies in his eyes, hear his voice, no surprise. Retired soldier with the fight, in the dark he brings the light. Angry rants, truths ignite, join the cause, join the ride. Colonel Wyatt, hear his call, shining light through it all. Trolls may rise, but he'll stand tall. Subscribe now, don't miss the brawl. Enemies knocked on his door, trolls attack, but he's more with with each click. Watch him soar on the truth waves. He explodes. Colonel Wyatt, hear his call. Shining light through all. Trolls may rise, but he'll stand tall. Subscribe now, don't miss the brawl. Right now, don't miss the brawl.
Take a picture.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
Find out why. Now do you have it? Now do we have it? Sound. There you go. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, no, they stole my sound. He stole my sound. All right, got it. All right, thanks everybody for the update. Let's look. There's a problem with this one problem with this software on this laptop. I think we got it. Thanks everybody. All right, that's why I want to make sure. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying at the outset there. So there's in that video, in the Save South Africa video, there's a picture, a photograph of the Kapstadt Brauhaus from last year when I came here to cover the elections. And Garrett Gillage put together that meet and greet, which I'm grateful for. We had a lovely time. It was intimate. There was just 6 of us. This year, we had 150 people at Strand. Wow. So we had 25 show up in Hermanus. We had 150 at Strand. This morning, I did a meet and greet at Bossa in Woodbridge Island. We had 45 people rock up there, folks. 45. I think I missed a few. It might have been 50, but 45. And so then I spent the afternoon, my Easter afternoon, with Rob Hersoff and his family, which was lovely, up at Church Haven. That was wonderful. Thank you so much, Rob. It was a wonderful evening. I really enjoyed, or wonderful afternoon. I really enjoyed it. So kind of you to invite me in to spend the Easter with your family, a special day. So thank you so much for that, Rob Hersoff and his family. They were a fantastic host. I had a really lovely time. And now I'm staying in Langebaan tonight. We had a meet and greet here at Mark's Beach Bar in Langebaan, and initially about 14 people were there, but actually several more were actually in the place, so we're looking for a place to sit because we couldn't reserve a table. We wound up with there was about 35, but the numbers kept climbing as people who knew me kept showing up. And we went up over 40 people total, I counted, at the event, including Val Cooper, who came over, made a long drive. Thank you, Val, for that effort. Really appreciate that. Good to see you again. One of the OGs on the channel. So, in addition to that, 9 more people whom I didn't know about the meet and greet, at least 9, it might have been a dozen, I lost track, greeted me. So that's another, so we started at 28. We had 9 more, that's 37. It was probably, so we're close to 40 now in just 1 week of being here. 40 people have come up to me on the street and said, hey, it's a Colonel Wyatt. Remember last time it was 45, so we're close to 40 now already in just a week. I can't imagine what's going to be like when I get to Pretoria. If I wander around Menlyn or Linwood Bridge, people are just going to come up to me left and right, I imagine. Folks, I'm unbelievably humbled by people recognizing me, people thanking me for what I do. I really am grateful for your support and for all the effort that you all put into watching my content. Is that another super chat there? I'm trying not to get a reflection from these stupid glasses. Moonbash just gave a 140 rad, says, thank you very much, Moonbash. Heinrich gave 350, so thank you for that. So thank you guys for the super chats. Yeah, it's been epic beyond belief so far. I have only driven past Longabon. Of course, I know about Longabon military, so I know about the Longabon activities here, but I'd only driven past Longabon, never stopped here before. So interesting. And Saldana Bay, just right across right here. Interesting, lovely area, and the people were fantastic. Really well kept, clean area. It's not like South Africa; it's like another world. It's something else here on the West Coast. But thanks everybody for tuning in. And so I do have one announcement for the audiences here now, which is over 300. Let's see what we got. We have 328 right now. So thank you to 328 people currently watching. There will be coffee with the Colonel tomorrow morning. And that's tomorrow morning in Veldrift, or as folks there say, Veldrift, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And that's going to be at the Riviera Hotel and Chalet, 136 Four Trekker Road in Veldrift. So if you'd like to come join me for coffee tomorrow morning, you're welcome to do that. So I'll eat my breakfast here, and then I'll hit the road, and I'll see you in Veldrift, which is a short distance from Longabon, thankfully. And we'll have coffee, and then I'm off on the road again. I have meetings in Cape Town on Tuesday, plus some interviews to do. I originally planned to go to the east on Tuesday. That's not going to be possible now. Maybe I can do that on Wednesday. I have to sort out my schedule, but we're working on all that. So still a lot to come. There's been some confusion. I got a note from Erica telling me that John Tungay and his wife were expecting me there tonight. I'm not sure how that confusion came about. Today's the 20th. I was never coming there for Easter. I was always coming there later. So hopefully we can sort that out. Let me say hello to everybody here in the chat very quickly before we go any further, since we got the sound sorted out. All right, so here we go. By the way, folks, happy Easter to everyone. If you're a Christian especially, happy Easter as we celebrate the resurrection of Christ on this date. Truly magnanimous, or magnificent, not magnanimous, but magnificent event that occurred. And if you're a Christian who believes in faith, then you realize that Christ rose to save our souls with his sacrifice. Charles Van Autzen, the original the voice of reason, is here. Primal Boar, Steve Newbold. Welcome, by the way, folks, to all the Neanderthals, the canines, and all the right-wing podcasters watching the show tonight as I come to you from the west coast of South Africa. To all the media organizations watching this, because you want to find out how I'm going to drive the news cycle tomorrow, I don't have anything for you tonight. To the leftist hate wankers out there, find a new life. You've really got to find a real hobby. I shouldn't be your hobby. Steve Newbold is here. Ebby Buttonhorse, excuse me. And then El Marie, Steve says, condensed milk. Okay. Rebecca says, evening, Colonel, everyone. It was an awesome experience meeting the Colonel today. Thank you for your time. Rebecca, it was amazing meeting everybody today, both at Woodbridge and here in Veldrift, in Longabon. Everyone see the sad news. Dreekus got injured. Yeah, I heard he got injured, Army. Okay. Steve says I'm late. Sorry about that, Steve, but I had a trouble with the internet when I got here tonight. It took a while, a couple reboots of routers and my laptop before I got in. So now I'm on, but I wasn't able to get on earlier. Plus, I was busy doing a meet and greet, so my day has not been mine. And who else we got here? We got Wendy. Welcome, Wendy. And Yell Tapper's back again. Kobus Janssen. Cape Town, we'll see you in Gauteng. Okay, all right. Cool beans, Kobus. We'll see you there. Fight is back. Herman Volka is back again. Anton Mulder, Army 3275. Army, how's it going? Are you doing better? And what's the word on your mom? Vilna Rasmus, welcome to you. Strauss, Craig Hanslow, Esmarty Kruger, Barbara Harrison, And yes, I hope you're all having a good Easter too. Okay, Servus, Oberstleutnant. Du alte Knabe, na, wie geht's du in Somerset West? Ja, ziemlich gut, ich hoffe. And yes, Dricus was injured. Rux, Madeline, welcome. It wasn't awesome. Both of them were awesome meet and greets. This is the first time I think I've done 2 in the same day. Claudine says, Happy Easter. If you still need to travel, please be careful. The roads are crazy. Oh, I'm telling you, folks, the West Coast Road, wow. Coming up wasn't too bad, but looking the traffic going the other direction back to Cape Town on a Sunday afternoon, wow, it was off the charts busy. The Crow has landed. Welcome, Pie Crow. Okay, Navy Brat's back. Megan Choi, Yell Tapper. Angelo, how you doing, Angelo? Stella 4, Reg Dodd. Hey, Reg Dodd, haven't I seen you somewhere before? Reg Dodd, maybe just a short while ago at the meet and greet. Good to see you, Reg Dodd. Leonie Demer, Val Cooper. Val, hey, how's it going? There's an OG right there. Tim Forster, Yves Lombard, Jaretha Haman. Finally attending a live stream again. Well, it's been a while. Where have you been? I've been doing live streams almost every night. Okay, Ina Bates. Jerry. Okay. It was an awesome meeting. Yeah, it was awesome meeting you guys, too. Thank you so much for coming. Myra, Joey van Wyk, LJ de Kock, JP. Brett says, most popular chain store in South Africa. What have you seen the most store-wise? I've only gone shopping once, and I went to Old School. I went to Exclusive. Where else did I go? Went to Woolies. Yeah, I'm not sure where else I went. Okay. Elizabeth Oddendorf. Oh, I love that name. So that always reminds me of the Zulu, the movie Zulu, with Michael Caine, which the Tal Native contingent officer, his name is Oddendorf, comes and warns him the Zulu are coming. It looks like Chris is having too nice a time. There's a lot probably finishing. What's this? Too nice a time. We talking about Timothy Coopertus. Welcome to G. Sawyer. Garrett Gillich is there. Loretta, Simon Christoph. Almost missed you there. Jacqueline Engelbrecht, Johan Erasmus, Jacob Rakes. Okay, Val Cooper. Let's see from Val. Looking dapper, military uniform. Oh, you're talking about from the videos. Okay, cool beans. Let me jump ahead a little bit here. Irene Borga, welcome to you. Maz, Esmar Kruger, Kobus Janssen, Bloodkop. Okay. Steve Noble already said. Witchfire, Orang Tongue. What the heck is that? Sharon Clausen. Who else we got here? Joey mentioned Pearls of Wisdom. If we could hear you, Charles, you're smart. I like it. Well, for that, I'm going to jump ahead past all that nobody could hear now. I can catch up with you guys. Pineapple pizza was fine. It was good. I still don't get why we would put a pagan goddess name on our Lord Jesus' most precious sacrifice. Dolph, it doesn't. I don't think East London's going to be possible on this trip. I don't think it's going to be something it's a bridge too far. East London, Nelspruit, Polokwane, these are places they take a lot of effort. Retha was really awesome for meeting you and the treat you gave Jordan. Jordan was amazing. It was a lot of fun, but I have to admit that he said Jordan got so comfortable chatting with me that in the course of the game, it's very loud. When I hear Afrikaans, I have to listen very carefully because I listen Afrikaans in self-defense. But so during the course of the game, Jordan got so into it, he got so comfortable talking to me, he just started speaking to me in Afrikaans all the time. And a couple of times I had I had to nod because I couldn't hear what he said. But I think he had a blast. I had a fantastic time, and the Stormers almost broke our hearts, but in the end, the lady in front of me and myself, we correctly called obstruction. As it unfolded, we're pointing at the field, obstruction, and nothing happened, and about a minute later they scored, and then suddenly he walks out of the pitch and goes, TMO, and she and I like high-fived it. Told you, obstruction. It was fantastic. I loved it. Okay. It was awesome meeting you too, Retha. And thank you, by the way, for the help there in Hermanus. Thank you for that. Linda Erasmus just gave a super sticker. You coming now, Tang? Yes, Linda. I'm coming to Gauteng, of course. Yep. We have same doctor, medicine, late night owls. There you go. Tomahawk's here. Justus van Glerk. What the fluff? Pierre Aubin is back. Good to see you again. Finding it almost impossible to keep up with all your posts. You're amazing. Well, thank you, Desmond. But some people keep saying they're not seeing enough live streams from me. But folks, I'm trying to do as many as I can. I did 2 videos today. One did well. The other did not so well. The one on planting trees in Pretoria. But the ANC thinking they can evict the DA. I mean, it's not a great performance, but decent. 42,000. Picked up 56 subscribers from that. But it's typical. It starts well, 6,000. Then went down to 5, then 4, then 3, then 3, then 2, then 3. Yeah, and now it's down to just still 1,600 views at 9 o'clock tonight. That's not bad. So maybe that'll hit 50,000. That'd be nice. But I haven't had 100,000 views since I came to South Africa, so I'm not sure why that is. But not all the videos lately have been popular, but we're still doing okay. A scheme of things. Let me take a look and see. So we've had 4.3 million views in the last month. That's actually up from the previous month, but we've gone down every single day now in views. This is a little distressing. I hit 183,000 on Monday, 131 on Tuesday, 129 on Wednesday, 92 on Thursday, 89 on Friday, and 59,000 views on Saturday. I'm hoping it's because it's Easter weekend, because we've had a very good day today. We hit 7 days. Yeah, it looks pretty good today. Not great, but I'm hoping it's just because of Easter, but we've had a super tail off here. You all want me to shave my beard. That ain't going to happen or even consider until I get to 100,000 subscribers. And that what the deal was while I'm in South Africa. It doesn't look like we're going to hit that. We're still 22,284 subscribers away from that magic 100,000 number. Don't think we're going to get there this month. We could do it. I've still got a month to go, but it's going to take a lot of work. So you guys got to get on the ball, get some people to subscribe. You 2 couples see Colonel once he gets to Joburg. Hey, call me Novak. How's it going? I love hearing about your trip experience in the videos and then almost feel like we're there. Well, that's the idea, Loretta, is give people a sense they're actually there so they can enjoy it as well since they can't get around. Spread the word. Let's get Chris over 100,000. Yeah, sensational stories have been dry this week. Views climb with the trolls. Watch too. That's true, Martin. And when it's bad news, people tend to tune in. And I made a lot of pleasant, good videos this week, so people aren't tuning in for that. I will emulate Mr. Caps Hendricks. Make sure your Joburg venue is huge. Arno Bollinger. No all caps. It's only Hendo gets all caps. Yeah, I know virtual Western Beach was amazing how far we slid down views. Crystal Field, everyone's chilling after a relaxed Easter weekend. We'll pick up again. Yeah, and you're right. Well, and the thing is now that 83% of my audience is South African, it really skews the outcome here. So, Francois de Jager, are you taking R27 back to Cape Town and St. Pietermaritzburg? Why are you asking me what route I'm taking, Francois? I appreciate 35 Rand, but why are you asking? Pietermaritzburg is on the N7. I'm looking about going through the Cedarburg. And then Herert Fun Osveld, thank you for your membership. In Amazon, Texas, 70 Rand. Thank you for that. Appreciate that super chat. Some hobbies of HK. Okay, Brett, glad to see you're doing well. Madeline, thanks for sharing your experience. You're part of our family, okay? Even if us 63,000 all leave here, we're still going to follow you for sure. We get there. Okay, thank you, Alan. 100,000 shaved a beard. Well, it's a trim the beard, but anyway, zip line looked awesome. It was Justice. Hope you had fun. I did, but it was brief because I flew down at 150 kilometers an hour. I was fast, man. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Subscribe from both my accounts. Thank you, Lisa. That's fantastic. Let's make a deal. At 85,000, you go for a goatee. I'm not making any deals. We already made a plan. We meet up with Steve Hofmeyer. I don't know. I haven't heard from Steve. I have to look and see. I mean, I've got so many messages come in today, and I haven't even got a chance to get to all of them. So, yeah, there's Val. Thank you, Val. Val Cooper sent me. She's an OG. She came all the way, 80 clicks. I'm going to have to go to Val's town sometime, just out of guilt here. Okay. I gotta see if Steve has written back to me. Last I see, no, he hasn't. I wrote to him the 14th of April. I haven't heard from Steve. So normally I see Steve on every trip, but I haven't heard from him yet. So I'll have to reach out again. Yeah. So I did have a wonderful afternoon with Rob Hersoff and his family. It was epic, folks. My eternal thanks to Rob. It was so welcoming. Rob and I and his family. It was just it was nice. A really nice spot. just, it was a nice time. They fed me, they entertained me, they listened to me, and they shared with me. And I got to watch the kids do an Easter egg hunt. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Well, Nadia, I think the West Coast is pretty desolate. I don't think I would live here, but it's certainly a nice place to visit. It's a little too slow for me, but that also means that I'm walking around seeing houses don't have, razor wire and 10-foot walls around them, which is kind of nice. That's nice to see. Yeah, so the West Coast is nice, but I don't know if it's my cup of tea. It's just time for people to start enforcing the rule of law and putting criminals in prison and stopping this hijacking of life from South Africans. It's just ridiculous. Is Hendo here? Hendo is here. There's Hendo. Okay. Looking forward to your meet and greet at the Emerald. Okay. All right, Graham. I didn't say I was going to do one. I said I would consider one there. You're always forcing me into the meet and greet at Emerald in Vanderbilt Park. So I'll work on that. I have heard from Monty Jackson. Monty Jackson reached out to me. So because Monty did, he's down that way. So I'm definitely going to make an effort to come down there. Also, Danny van der Westhuizen lives down that way. He lives near Vaneging. So. Linda, I know when I'll be in Gauteng. I already told folks I'll be in Gauteng on the 3rd of May. Okay. But I've got other places to go. So there'll be dates in there that I'll be out. In and out. Strauss wants to know if I'm coming Wellington or Pearl. Well, yes. Either tomorrow or on Wednesday, I'll be in Wellington or Pearl or both. This depends. What happened there? What's going on? What did I miss? Another super chat. Okay. 35 Rand from Francois Diego. All the LPR cameras, the roads you passed are upon it appear. Oh, okay. That'd be cool. But if I go through the Cedarburg, then I won't see that, will I, Francois? I won't see that. Am I mistaken? Am I wrong there? Hey, LT and Game is back, man. Hey, LT, what's going on, man? And Gama. Sawabona, brother. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you there. Mal's back. Val, I found the pictures. Thank you very much. No, Linus saying I can't get to Namibia. It's a bridge too far. They require a visa. I have to pay in advance, and it's just too far to go on this trip. How far into the stream are we? 27 minutes. But that was a few minutes ago when you asked that. Yeah, going to Durban after the Western Cape, then to the Eastern Cape. Yes, Val, I'm pulling faces. I'm tired. I'm knackered. It's a holiday. People keep asking me, how's your holiday? I'm like, what holiday are you talking about, man? There's no holiday here. Yeah, looking forward to meeting you at the meet and greet Pretoria. Yeah, Barbara, I look forward to that too. Thank you for the 100 Rand. Very kind of you to send that. I appreciate that. Is it Dion Senecal? Sir, please come and see Bite Bridge Border. Wow. Soldier lifts up his gun. We stand in front of him as he does not know the business, and it's embarrassing. I've not gone to Bite Bridge. I mean, that would involve going past Polokwane, going all the way to the border. Gosh, it's very kind of you to invite me up there, but that's not something that's been on my radar screen. Suppose I could do that, but not on this trip, unfortunately. Hannes Holzhausen, good evening to you. Hey, and Game, I'm glad to see you see me as well. Watch y'all. All right, so Tiny Players, we're in Pretoria's meet greet. It hasn't been set up yet, Tiny Players. I haven't had a minute to spare. Maybe tomorrow night I'll have some time to sort through this. Plus, getting people over the Easter weekend has not been easy. Yell Tapper, 70 Rand, thank you for that super chat. The super chats are raining in now, folks. Must be payday. Nope, it's not payday. It's the 20th of the month. I think we'll have significantly more people than 150, says Jason Bernard. I don't know. Yeah, I did say that earlier. I was talking to the folks that are here. I got two retired sergeants major who are running this place, and I talked to them earlier. And I said, I had 150th Strand, and I told people at the meet greet here tonight. I said, look, I mean, I'm not boasting, but they do love me in Pretoria. People do like me in Pretoria, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it just be huge. Yeah. So, but the Western Cape has been very kind to me. Baie dankie, merci mille fois, vielen Dank for the hospitality, for the comradeship, for the interest in my production, for the interest in what I do. It's truly humbling, folks. So thank you so much. It's wonderful. Next week, I will be at the Reformation Society in Rondebosch, where I'll be giving a lecture as I normally do, going through there. We'll give a lecture in Pretoria as well. Pretoria East, I believe, is where it's going to be. We'll get that all set up. Hopefully, you just have to keep watching the videos. See, that's not even working. I'm telling people to watch the videos so you find out what's going on, and people aren't watching the videos to find out what's going on. But don't forget, tomorrow, if you're just tuning in, if you're in Veldrift or near there, you can have coffee with the Colonel. I'll post it after this on this channel, on the web channel, on the YouTube channel. Also, I'll put it in the WhatsApp groups if you want to join us tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock at the Riviera Hotel and Chalet there in Veldrift. Eustace van Blair giving out 35 Rand, but there's nothing there. You just give it a super sticker. Thank you. Craven X's, be safe. I'll be safe everywhere. Always, always. Yaku Piper, when are you coming to Mossel Bay? Well, if you're the Yaku Piper who is the rugby official, then I'll come there tomorrow. Anyway, Mossel Bay is not on the list this time. Not on the list this time. Neither is George. I really want to go there, but I can't. Oh. I have pulling faces, aren't I, Val? Kyle Green ZA, oh my God, you're still alive. I thought something happened to you, Kyle. It has been donkey years since I've seen Kyle Green ZA. Wow, exciting to see you there, man. You for a while, I thought you died, man. I thought something happened to you, and you still have your spanner. Kyle Green ZA is, I think, my first or second spanner. I think he might have been my first, he and Hendo, from the very beginning. Yeah, but I don't remember. Kyle just disappeared. Man, is that your uncle? Are you serious, Yaku? Are you freaking serious? That's your uncle? Listen, my favorite rugby official, hands down. And I used to send him photographs. I'd take snaps of him. And when I went to games where he was officiating a World Cup, I'd send it to him because I'm linked with him on LinkedIn. I'd actually like to get an interview with him. I don't know. I know he's an attorney. I don't know if he's busy, he doesn't want to do it, but I haven't asked him in a long time. But I'd love to get an interview with him. Look, I've interviewed Nas Bota, Victor Matfield, Joel Stransky, she's a whole bunch, Vloksillia's a whole bunch of former Springboks, and also Jonathan Kaplan interviewed him. So I'd love to interview Yaku Piper. That would be fantastic. Yes, okay, Yaku. Well, now you're making me want to come to Mossel Bay, man. Seriously, it's your uncle. Well, that's really quite crazy. That's right, Hendo. You and Kyle are the original moderators. We have both original moderators here tonight on the channel. It's amazing. By the way, folks, a lot of you have given me requests to be moderators. I'm considering them. I just need a little more time to watch people in the chat. Also, I've got to go through them and check and see. So I don't have my sheet handy that has the rules that I've created for moderators. So we'd have to follow up after the fact. So I guess you're off to Mossel Bay to visit Yaku. Yeah, no, Alan, unfortunately, my schedule's not that flexible. If I was incredibly wealthy, I could do it. Well, on the West Coast, if you like seafood, you should try abalone. I'm not eating abalone. It's poached all the time. I'm not going to contribute to the poaching of that species being wiped out. Okay, Crystal Fidel, welcome to you. I had to take a break from politics and all back on track. Yeah, Kyle, but I don't cover just politics, man. I cover everything. Clan William Dam Project, a walk on the dam well inside the wall, right on the N7. Loretta, I'm not sure if that, I mean, it's kind of short notice to do that. So let's maybe have to consider for next time. NDK with 40 Rands coming in there. Mark Myberg. Yes, Mark, that's why I'm on tonight, because I want to make sure you and Petra were here so you come for coffee in the morning. I didn't see you tonight's meet and greet, so don't know if you guys are mad at me or what. I come all this way, and I would only consider coming to Veldrift because the Mybergs are there. Yes, Mark, I would appreciate and see both of you would be fantastic. Exactly. Look, folks, there's certain things I do on these trips, and I really try not to disappoint people. I really go out of my way to see certain people on each trip, and even if I don't tell them who they are, and the Mybergs are chief amongst that. But getting up the Veldrift isn't always easy. So yes, 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 yes. Mark Myberg, I would hope to see both of you guys tomorrow for coffee. I'll put the note in here shortly. Hi from Longmont. So sorry I missed your visit. It's windy today. The big winds before the rain comes in for the winter. Well, the winds are amazing, Engelbrecht. I'm here. If you want to say hey in the morning, we'll see you at the rivers. Okay. All right, Carlin and Moffat, that's fantastic. So there's at least two people going, me and Karian. At least two people are going. And maybe Mark Myberg. Jacob says, thank you, Colonel. Appreciate everything you do from wet and cold. MN. Minnesota? No, MN. What's MN? In South Africa. It's not Pumalanga. Who else we got here? What have I missed here? So, Anna Marie Nell, member for 45 months. Oh my goodness. Using milestone to say the F1 race was great. I'm glad you watched it, Anna Marie. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Anna Marie Nell, who used to be a different surname when she first started watching this channel, where she had that avatar with a kiss of her other, significant other. Anna Marie Nell was the person who told me my original channel had disappeared. She sent me a message like 3 o'clock in the morning. Chris, your channel's gone. What happened? They took your channel away. Yep. Yeah, the wind was very windy today, but it's fine with me. I've got the window open now because it feels great. Imagine the Colonel asking me to visit Impama Gaming for seeing all the people in South Africa make an effort. Thank you. You're welcome, NDK. The next meet and greet is tomorrow morning, coffee in Veldrift at the Riviera Hotel, 9 a.m., coffee with the Colonel. After that, I'm not sure. I've got to figure out what tonight after I get off air, it's already 10:30. I have to figure out how far I can get tomorrow and what I'm going to do because my schedule's kind of shifted now dramatically. I hadn't originally planned to come up the West Coast at this point. I was coming to the West Coast next week, but things have shifted all completely around. So, folks, I mean, there's certain things I have to do. There's certain things I want to do and certain things that I ought to do. And I've got to balance all that, you know. It's always busy, Lindy. How you doing there? Carlos Freda, good to see you again. What's this? See those ridiculous claims that farmers are staged, suppose. I didn't see that. That's crazy. Theodore John Fundervath, we appreciate Colonel Wyatt from South Africa, Limpopo. Okay, cool. Love your work, mate. Keep it up, says Garth McGee. Okay. Online Optics is back. Hank Schuring, welcome to you. Dion Senecal, sir, on your next trip, please come see BBR. We'll show you the issues with immigration. John, thank you for that. I mean, I had no interest that anybody in Bite Bridge was even following me. I'm discovering more and more as the days go by. So, yep. No, Caroline, I'm not off the bed after this. I've got to figure out things for tomorrow. Well, it's 10:30 here, folks. Marco Rubio was talking about taking action against people that had other channels closed. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, but that's not going to count me because they don't care about me. They forgot about me. Yep. How is Pretoria? I'm not. I still can't believe I shook Chris's hand today. Oh, good Lord! Make sure you wash your hand, but you won't get hepatitis from me. I can promise you that. Eon Duplessis Orange Energate is awesome. This is the Bixberry. Bixberry. It's not orange. It just looks orange because the lighting's poor. GB, good evening to you. Yeah. So, folks. I've looked at the news, not a lot of news going on, but it is Easter. And to all the Christians out there, happy Easter to you. It's almost the end of Easter here in South Africa, but we still got 6 hours worth of, 7.5 hours worth of Easter on the East Coast of the United States and across the country, even more time. So I hope that you've had a wonderful time. We did some really cool photos tonight. Really cool stuff going on. Let me see. Take a quick look here. Let's see how these come out. So we started doing these they got a surfboard out there. So that's kind of hard to see on the screen, but I'll get it to you. So they got us out there on a surfboard. Yeah, there we are for the meet and greet. Pretty funny stuff. Let me see. I got a lot of, good Lord, how many pictures did they take? And so this guy just happened to walk by and go, "Oh, it's Colonel Wyatt. This is someone he wasn't even at the meet and greet with his kids. He recognized me." This is wild, man. There you go. We zoom in a little bit. There you go. There's this guy and his kids just came by and said, "Oh, it's the Colonel Wyatt." It's 9 times tonight. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. We had a little fun with this one here. So we're kind of like, squatting like, cowabunga, dude. Anyway, yeah, it was pretty cool. So the suggestion to do the meet and greet there was lovely. I really enjoyed it. So, yep, it's a bunch of really cool people. Oops, that's not very well centered. People don't take the best pictures sometimes. Here's a couple people that like. So I kept getting people coming up to me at the Mark's Beach Bar, going, "Why is everybody come up to you? Who are you? I mean, who is Chris Wyatt?" It's like who is John Galt? It's like, who is Chris Wyatt? So this couple here, they live in Dubai. They're South Africans, and they can't really see it very well on the screen. Sorry about that. But they came up to me, and she's like, I thought maybe she was somebody there to see me, but she's like basically, she didn't say this, but like, "Who the hell are you?" It's basically what she was getting at. But anyway, so that was pretty funny. Something else, folks. Something else. You're like our family, Chris. Just don't know it yet. We're keeping you forever in our legend. We had a great midnight service, a small church here, Easter built in 1830. Wow, Steve, that's pretty impressive. Petra says, "Wow, we will be there." Thank you, Petra. Where the hell have you been? All right, we'll see you in the morning. Coffee at 9 a.m. Look, I'm getting up at 6:30. Well, I'll be up at 4 or 5 anyway, folks, but I'll be getting out of bed at 6:30 so I can get out of here. And I'm taking my breakfast an hour earlier so that I can go up there and have coffee with you all. All right? Yeah, Alan, I always take the pictures because people find interesting. Plus, now you might wind up in a music video of mine. You're planning and rest well. Thank you, Graham. Annette Apple, good evening to you. Barbara Harrison. Yeah, pretending. Yeah, look, and that's, folks, I mean, that's what this stuff is. I mean, I hope it is for you. It certainly is for me. Infamous. I'm not infamous. I may be famous, but infamous. Pennsylvania, Tanford up right now. I'm pink, man. I burned. I'm pink. And not a musician pink. Yeah, I burned. Yeah, I got fried the other day. So, it is memories, folks. It really is. And I hope it's wonderful memories for the people that I meet. It is for me and all of you. I mean, even if I've seen a few people that I've sang for the second time, but I didn't necessarily remember a couple of people. And I apologize for that. But I meet so many folks and I don't see you every day. You see me every day. So it's easy to remember who I am. But, it's really epic. I've truly enjoyed, as always. I don't know what to say other than thank you. So, I mean, when I go to the UK, my meet greets are with one person. It's Hendo, or it's Fleshin, or it's Keith Alderson, or it's Fiona. By the way, has anyone heard from Fiona? And I haven't heard from Fiona in ages. I hope things are not going badly with her. Teresa will try her best to get there by 9. Okay. All corners South Africa following me, says Alan. Yeah, well, including the bad guys. The bad guys are following me too. Our meet and greet P will be my birthday present for myself for 3 May. Oh, that's awesome. Your birthday's on 3 May, but our meet and greet's on 1 May. It's May Day, so that's pretty cool. Ronaldo's birthday is on May 2nd, so cool. In any cases, thank you. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. All right. Well, remarkably free of trolls tonight. That's nice. I might not have met you today, but it was exciting to see you in person, bringing people together. Exciting to see you in person, bringing people together. Jason, didn't we meet tonight? I'm confused. I met someone whose last name is Bernard tonight. I'm a little confused. But yeah, that's the other thing too. And so, this is part of the meet and greets too. It's kind of a sense of community. So we wind up having events where people come together, they meet each other sometimes for the first time, and then maybe neighbors just down the street from each other. That's literally happened. In Hermanus, we have people from Kleinmund who live literally right down the street from each other and didn't even know each other, but they came to my meet and greet. Now they know each other. Now they're hanging out and chatting, which is pretty cool. I introduced people who were their cousins in Zerost a couple years ago. They were sitting there at the table with me. They didn't know each other, and one mentioned their Tani, the other mentioned, well, that's my Tani, and they found out they're cousins, and they in their 40s didn't even know that. It's kind of a nice byproduct of this. That's what do we do to meet and greet? Well, there you go. Hey Sue Walsh, how you doing? Yeah, the trolls do enjoy following me. Can't wait to see you in Durban. Well, Liz, I'm looking forward to Durban. Suncoast is nice. France, Peekitburg. What does everybody keep going on about Peekitburg for? All right, let me look at my map real quick because I'm drawing a blank here. Must be tired. Maps. I know it gets light when I do this, but it's a screen. I can't help it. Okay, come on. Come on. Isn't that the one that's down not far from Sarah's? Yeah. Well, that's a relative term. Oh, well, I have to go through Peekitburg to get to Citrusdal and come down the backside through the Cedarburg. Okay. Who was saying earlier, invite me? It was with the super chats of the Peekitburg. Okay. That's not really out of my way. That's on my way. Okay. I know where that's at now. It's when you turn left and go north. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There's this Francois. Taking the R27 back to Cape Town. Okay, yeah. So, okay. Hang on a second. It was Francois was asking earlier. Okay. How did my chat get all the way back to there? What the hell's going on with my chat? Oh, that tab is frozen. No, it's not. There it is. Okay. All right. So my chat was just acting really weirdly there. Sorry, folks. Okay, that's where I was at. Okay, let me go back to my map. So that's the N7, yeah. Yeah, so Peekitburg. So are you still there? If you're still there, man, let me know, Francois. And maybe I can come by there after I finish with Feldriff. How's that sound? Chris has camel legs as white as the West Coast sand. Yeah, my legs blend in with the West Coast sand. He fits the Santis, die Kapsasant. What's leg in Afrikaans? He fits the something is Chris's legs. Local news stations like News 24 News have tried to get an interview. No, Francois, but there will be potentially a number of well-known black podcasters in South Africa who suddenly want to talk to me. We'll see how it goes. I'll wait and see if that comes to fruition. But yeah, Johan Rust, I hope you are enjoying your visit. I am. When do you think they will announce mission? I have no idea, Johan. I have no idea. The New York Times claimed that it would be mid-April. Well, we've hit and passed mid-April, and it hasn't happened yet. So don't know what to tell you about that other than I didn't trust their story to begin with. So anyway, to your tour through a beautiful West Coast. All right, okay. Thank you, Engelbrecht. Francois Diego, yeah. So okay, so I'm game now, brother. I'm game. I'm game. Woodbridge, but I had to run. Didn't want to. Oh, okay, Jason. Well, I actually ran into a couple of people that I ran into a guy at the bar and said hello to him, and then a gentleman with his kids for Easter Sunday at the door entrance. Yeah, okay, Jason. Okay, well, there's a different Bernard was up here. So you saw me there, then okay, we're officially at 40 people that recognize me off the street. Happy people are treating you well. Well, thank you very much, Hank. I like to think I am too. Helene Henstock, where are you? Langebaan? Where are you, Helene? I'm in Langebaan. Okay. Please Blix and Trevor. No, yeah, no kidding. People wanted me to talk to Elon Musk father, but Elon Musk father is not here. He's out of the country right now. If my information is correct. The Zeroot community have built their own school. What are we talking about? Where's Zeroot at? Zeroot or Zeroost? Okay. Why is Patreon tears? What the hell happened? What the hell happened, Pedro? Why are you in tears? Huh? What did I miss? What's going on? Why are you in tears? Hey, Kalpani-sana, how you doing? Good night, Lion and Sand. Marie Hippert says Langaban's a beautiful place. That restaurant where he was is very nice. Yeah, it was nice. Amanda van Heerden. What did I miss? Did I miss something here? Val, are you serious? It's on your doorstep? Well, Val, if I thought you lived further south. All right, Val. If we do this thing with Francois de Jaeger tomorrow, hey, Bergmeister. Yeah, the room is nice. Posting what podcast, Dion? What podcast? I don't understand. Enjoy church, Army. Church, I'm a organ builder. Okay, Hank. Well, I may be stopping there now as long as Francois is still here and gives me information where to go. Amanda says, we'd love to meet and greet you further north, N7. I have no idea where that's at. Fun, how much? I don't know where that's at. I'm not going to go that far up. I'm only going to get to Citrusdal and go across. So, sorry. It's a pity you can't make the meet and greet in Richards Bay. Yeah, I mean, but I can't go everywhere, guys. Can't go everywhere. Yeah, no, I know, Megan Choi, Langebahn. I mean, so German, the word is B-A-H and Bahn. And so Langebahn in Germany would mean the same thing. Lengthy track. Yep, time to know when I roll and shut my... Okay, Jack, I've enjoyed milking the cows. Mark Fondo, okay. Zayrist, okay. All right, Chris, I know Zayrist. Okay, oh, somebody's giving up memberships. Traveling tomorrow to Fort Tracker to pay respects. Okay, Steve. All right, Earl Mosk would have been fantastic. Maybe do it online. Yeah, I can, but it would have been nice to do it in person, wouldn't it? Yeah. Palabora, well, that's a bit of a hike. I can meet you in Peeketburg. Okay, give me the location, Francois. So I'll be at the coffee for about an hour, 9 to 10, and then it's going to take me, what, for that 45 minutes to get to, let me just do the math there. So Peeketburg to Feldrift. Okay. Yeah, that is a 47, about an hour. So figure an hour. So maybe 11 o'clock I can get to Peeketburg. How's that work? And tell me where to meet you in Peeketburg around 10:30, 11 o'clock, okay? Okay. The Satsi Lodge, 300 kilometers from Cato. Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry. 300 kilometers? That's a hike, my friend. You can send a mail with my phone number. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Who organized the meet and greet? I did, Mark. I did. I've done them all this time. I've not put any burden on anybody this time. Theodore John van der Rath, you should make a trip to Limpopo. Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you. Good night, Francois. Yeah, send me an email. Look for, sorry, I pulled face here. Send me an email, look for the phone number, and I'll give you a call and coordinate that tomorrow. When will you be in Gauteng? Oh, you must be a late arrival, Esme. I said May 3rd. You know, if I can help in any way. Thank you, NDK. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm just, let me check the mail and see if he sent that there. I'm looking to see if I got his phone number before I get offline here. Where's my Gmail? Gmail. Excuse me. Okay, that's not the right one. Get the correct Gmail account. There we go. All right, let's see if I got a phone number from that gentleman. Oh, I've got it. Francois, I've got your number. We're all over it. Okay. Cool. All right, I got your number. I'll assume you're on WhatsApp, and I'll send you a note, and then I can let you know. Whoa, it got dark there all of a sudden. You're going past. No, I'm not going past Clan William. That's a bit far. Well, thank you for the offer, Loretta. That's very kind of you. Total Garage in the N7. Also send a mail with. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Total Garage. Okay. Yeah, well, I got, by the way, so I picked up my hire, which is Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross, so it's a SUV. I picked it up at the airport last Sunday. I have driven from Cape Town to Gordons Bay to Hermanus to Cape Town to Longabon, and just now I need to get petrol today. So it was pretty good mileage for that thing. Okay. All right. All right, I think we're all going to drop off. Well, that's because I recognize there's more than 44 Afrikaners in South Africa. So, of course, Charlize Theron won't be very popular. She doesn't have many Afrikaners live here. I do. 2.8 million. All right, guys. Right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for tuning in. We got about an hour out of this, huh? And, yeah, so got it. Okay, Goldfishy. What's that all about? Okay. The bed does look very comfortable. I hope I do get a good night's rest. All right, Ruan Monkeys, thank you there. Look at all you guys. Okay, what should we leave you with here? We've done Save South Africa. We've done, we didn't do Persona Non Grata. We did Colonel Wyatt's Anthem. All right, Persona Non Grata, folks. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. Persona Non Grata.
When walls talk back and windows cry, boundaries drawn under heavy skies. In the space between the set and scene lies a story that cuts unclean. Hold the ties that thread and tangle tight. Diplomatic dances in the cold moonlight. A step misplaced and the stage does sway. Persona non grata carried far away. Persona non grata carry forward.